Why are there ongoing conflicts between Israel and Palestine? What kind of unresolvable hatred do they hold? Where is the Gaza Strip? Israel and Palestine are neighboring countries with deeply intertwined territories. Palestine and Israel are strategic Middle Eastern countries that connect Asia, Europe, and Africa. Location is crucial. Before Israel's establishment in 1948, this land belongs to Palestine. Why do Israelis want a state in Palestine? Israel is the only country in the world where Jews are the main body. There are 9.32 million people in China, with 6.89 million being Jews. Palestine is an Arab country. Currently, the population is 4.81 million. Additionally, over 7 million people are refugees and expats. This is a significant consequence of the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. Jews are the ancient veins of scattered races. Originated in Mesopotamia plain in Iraq 4,000 years ago. After escaping the war, he migrated to the eastern part of the Nile Delta in Egypt to live. That's why they're called Jews. The Hebrews have always been the people of Delai. At the end of the 13th century BC, Jews began to move to Palestinian areas and established the state of Israel around 1000 BC. During this period, two excellent kings appeared in Israel, David and his son Solomon, and set the capital in Jerusalem. Jerusalem is regarded as a sacred place for the Jewish people. This city is a key site in the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. In subsequent history, Israel was governed by Assyrian Empire, Babylon, Persian Empire, Macedonian Kingdom and Roman Empire. In 70 AD, the Jews were driven out of Palestine by the Romans. Since then, Jews have been wandering for nearly 2,000 years. Most of the Jews settled in Europe, integrated into local life. Jews are intelligent, diligent, and skilled in business, quickly gaining a foothold in Europe, and achieved great results. After Jews left, Arabs moved to Palestinian areas and assimilate with the local indigenous people. Has lived since. At the end of the 19th century, Jews as far away as Europe set off the Zionist movement. Many Jews started to move to Palestine. After World War I, Britain divided Palestinian colonies into 3 sections. Mandate rule was implemented, which laid the bane for subsequent disputes. In 1947, the UN General Assembly passed a resolution, decided to establish a Jewish state and an Arab state in the Palestinian areas. Israel was established in 1948. Israel's population then, 600,000. The territory makes up 57% of Palestine. The population of Palestine at that time was 1.2 mil. The territory represents just 43% of the total area. The Palestinian territories are fragmented and isolated. Additionally, the entire area is mountainous and the land is very barren. Israel has made most of its coastal areas fertile. The so-called isn't suffering from widowhood but inequality. In addition, Jerusalem is a holy city for Judaism, Islam, and Christianity. The countries do not recognize each other's ownership of Jerusalem, ultimately overseen by the UN. The distribution of territory and Jerusalem's ownership caused the conflict. It's unsolvable. During the ongoing conflict, Israel continues to expand its territory. Such actions have made the living space of Arabs smaller and smaller. Wherever Israel goes, it controls and develops precious local water sources. This kind of plunder has stimulated the Palestinians. The enmity between the two countries is unlikely to be resolved soon. It's impossible to compromise. At present, Israel actually controls 80% of the Palestinian land. Palestine is primarily divided into 2 parts. Gaza Strip near Mediterranean Sea. The Gaza Strip is just 365 square kilometers in size. Population is now 3.08 million. It makes up over 60% of the Palestinian area. The Gaza Strip is the center of the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. The Gaza Strip and the Palestinian homeland are controlled by 2 forces. It's a mess inside. Palestine became a powder keg in the Middle East mainly after the founding of Israel. Israel regards Palestine as their promised land. It is the place where they once built, and it is their hometown. Arabs believe they have lived here for over 2,000 years. Jews are the nest of others and invaders. The root causes of their conflict are mainly religion, territory, and nationality. Every aspect is an irresolvable hatred. The Jews behind are also helpless. The long-term fight against violence has intensified hatred between the two countries. In fact, for ordinary people, they all want to live a peaceful life. But this is beyond the control of most people. At present, many people confuse the names of Palestine with our neighbor Pakistan. Although the two countries' nationals are similar. In reality, the two countries are around 2,500 kilometers apart. What are your thoughts on the Palestinian-Israeli conflict? Interested friends are welcome to comment for discussion. Today's video is done. Thanks for watching. Next video coming up. Bye.